to make this video for so long now, and I just never knew where to start. I felt like I needed to have my look together. I needed to have a better camera, whatever, whatever. And it's just like, no, I'm going to use what I have right now because I have something to say. And it's just like, I feel so powerful. I feel so changed. And it's just like, why keep holding on to your story when you can be helping somebody else? So here we are. Okay, so, oh my gosh, where to even begin? God has really showed me that my flesh does not even matter. The things that I have wanted for my life have just been so minuscule compared to what He wants for my life. I never in a million years thought that I would be somebody that was going to church, reading the Bible, just wanting to live that lifestyle. No partying, no smoking, no drinking, no sex before marriage. Like, I was out there. I was literally living for the world. I went out every single day. I was drinking every single day, smoking weed every single day. And I've gotten to a point to where none of that even matters. Like, uh, uh, uh let me just, okay. It's so much, y'all. It's so much. So, I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant right now, which I felt like that was the start of it. Like, me getting pregnant again, without being married, no ring on my finger, getting pregnant in a way that, like, I didn't even plan it, like, getting pregnant while being drunk again. This ain't the first time that this happened. This is the second time. And let me tell you, when I first found out that I was about to have another baby, I was ashamed. I was just like, are you kidding me? Because that is like, I had started, getting closer to God. I was starting to notice that my ways were not working. And like I said, okay, I'll be celibate, which now I know that it's called abstinent. Like, I would have, okay, so yes, I said I'm gonna be abstinent, I'm gonna be celibate. And then I met this guy, we was hitting it off really good. We were going on dates without, having sex, and just blase blase. Then we went out to a club. I got super drunk. We went to a hotel. We had sex. That night, I got pregnant. And it just was like, when I found that, I was like, okay. So you knew that this life that you were living was not, like, good, and you fell into something. Like, you are a disappointment. Like, I literally was like, you're a disappointment. Like, how could you ever be a woman of God? Like, no, like, just whatever, like, just no. But then, like, I hung out with one of my really great friends. She's like a sister to me. And I just was like talking to her, because at first I was just like, you know what? I'm just getting an abortion, because then I don't even have to deal with this. Like, I don't have to feel that shame. Like, it's okay. And if you know me, you know that I do not believe in taking a life. I do not believe in abortions. Like, I really don't. But in that moment, I just was so disappointed in myself. And it was just like, I didn't feel like I could handle another child. Especially not being married, not planning this, not really wanting it. And it's just like, okay. But we ended up going to church that night. And then, like, that, sir, something came over me that night. Like, it was I knew, like, like that night, I was like, man, God is real. He is real. I literally, like, my body, I was not of myself in that moment. Like, like, it was like, I need everybody to experience that one time. Just at least one time, and you will see. And so from that point on, I just was like, you know what? This baby is a blessing. God has a purpose for this child. God has a purpose for me with this child. And so I was just like, okay, we're going to do this. We're going to stick it out. I'm this baby's mama. Okay? We going to do what we got to do. And so, you know, we're there. And so, like, over the last couple of months, I have really been trying to stay grounded in my decision to follow God's path. And let me tell you, this is the best I have ever felt in my entire life. I will look in this. This is the best I have felt in my entire life. Knowing that I have a real purpose, knowing that God can have grace with me, means that I can have grace and mercy for myself and for the people that are around me. And it's just like, it's a wonderful feeling, because over the years I've been through so many things. Like, I have put myself in so many situations to where I would look back, I'm like, how did you make it out of that? And now, me growing my relationship with God is just like, you made it out of that because God had you. He had you wrapped. He was protecting you because he needed you to get to this moment. He needed you to get to this moment right here where you knew he was real. You knew that he loved you. And something that I've dealt with over the years is like that abandonment feeling, like abandonment issues. My biological father, he has been in prison my entire life. So, like, being a baby and growing up, like, I didn't have my dad in my life. And so I just always felt like I needed that male validation. I needed to feel covered by a man. And I would accept it in any way, like, if any little bit of attention. Like, people, some of my friends, like, they would even try to comfort me, like, you just love any attention that God gives you. And it's just like, yes, I did. Like, I really did love that attention because, like, for one, it's like, I feel so lonely. And this dude is giving me attention and it's like helping fill this void temporarily. So it's just like, yeah, you don't know what I feel inside. Yeah, girl, I'm gonna go. Yeah. And so I just like got put in so many different like terrible situations because of that. And then it's just it's like I could talk forever, but I know that I cannot talk forever in just one video. But it's just like, when you are a young girl growing up without that father figure, you really do just fall sometimes for anything. And it's sad. It's really sad. And so, like, now I'm seeing that all along, like, I was never alone. Like, I had the greatest father, like, right up there. Like, I had the greatest father right around me. He was always there. He never abandoned me. And then when I went to that church the night that, I saw my friend, I kept saying over and over again, God, you never abandoned me. Like that was like I said it over and over. You have never abandoned me. You have never abandoned me. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. You have never left me abandoned. And it's like I don't feel alone. I don't need that I don't need that male validation. And it feels good because for so many years I have needed that. And it's like I have somebody that I can talk to 24/7. I have somebody that I know arms are wrapped around me. And it may not be something that I can see or just sometimes like physically feel, but it's the faith, it's the belief of just knowing. And that right there gives me peace. Sorry. I gotta go back to it. Just like I really sometimes like I really feel like I should not like I should have made it out of some of those situations. Like I was living horribly, like from just being in an abusive relationship, just blacking out, getting drunk, anything could have like happened to me, driving while intoxicated, doing drugs that I should not have been doing, and it's just like he saved me. He saved me. And now it's just like, I just want to continue to grow. I want to continue to be the woman that God has called me to be because I want to help somebody else that feels that way. Like, that is all I've ever wanted. Like, I tell people all the time, I just want to help people. I just want to help somebody. And it's like, sometimes I just be feeling I'm just talking. And it's just like, I know that I talk, but it's just like, I know that somebody is going to hear what I'm saying, and they are just going to know that they are not alone. They are not alone. One, you're not alone because God is always there. But two, you're not alone because there's somebody else that has lived this life like you. There's somebody that's made similar decisions. And just knowing that, being able to like openly talk about it, it feels really good. It does. And I mean, this is just the beginning. I just started going to Bible study, and then on Thursdays I go to Transformation Thursday with my girl Tamisha. Like, it is, it's just, I'm just thankful. I really am. Because I know, there's a greater purpose. Like when you are supposed to be something great, there's going to be so many attacks against you. Every time you're trying to do something better, the devil's going to come and try to knock you right up off that. But now I'm just like, you're not going to get me. You're not going to do it. I see this. I've seen it before. And to fall victim to it again, that's shame on me. And I'm just not going to do it. And so there's more to come. That's just what I wanted to get off my chest today. Like, this is just the part one. There's going to be more parts, and you know, the other parts probably be more organized. But I just had to get that off my chest. Okay. And I did it, and I feel good. And I want to leave this video with just saying, you got this. You're serious about changing your life and becoming a better person. I salute you. I'm rooting for you. I love you.
Stay with it. You don't need to water it down. No one else has a